This model kit review is of the 1969 Dodge Super Bee, the 446 pack, and it's a Monogram model in 1/24 scale. Obviously this is a reissue, and there are the dimensions, and there are some pictures of the finished model, and I guess different options for your engine and finishes. So let's have a look inside here and see what we've got. So let's see here. First of all, we've got our tires, and they're vinyl. Got some tread there. Need to get trimmed down. We've got some flashing. Then here we've got our clear glass, and it looks like we've got our it's molded as one piece with some headlights there on the inside. And it looks like our driver's and passenger windows are going to be open. Got our windshield and quarter panel and rear windshield are all included. Let's have a look over here at our main body. So over here we've got the body, which is molded very nicely actually. Little mold line there, not bad at all. Got some recessed lines for the door panels, hood and trunk. Got our little engine bay here with the battery over there, and then looks like a little water tank there, molded in windshield wipers. Okay, now these screws here, this is our cockpit tub with our doors molded on. We've got some nice detail there. Our rear seats, and then our transmission tunnel there. Got some engine parts here, engine and transmission, more engine parts. Here's our subframe. Got some flashing there, and then this looks like our hood scoop. Some more engine parts there, and then our hood. Got two options here for the hood. That's the one with the hood scoop. See over here we have one where the engine's gonna stick out, and then we've got some more. There's our belts, some more engine parts, and it's also probably part of our engine. Now over here we've got our chassis with the engine mount there. Got some nice detail here on the chassis, our fuel tank. Over here we've got the insides of the wheels. We've got our front seats. That's the back of the front seats. And then this must be our firewall there. And then over here we've got our dashboard. We've got some very nice detail there. And this is our radiator and fan shroud. There's the fan. We've got our steering wheel. Some more subframe components here. This looks like this is probably part of our rear. It's going to go on back there for our lights, tail lights. Lots of engine parts here and suspension parts. Here's our rear axle molded with the leaf springs, and our exhaust muffler combination. There's our drive shaft. So we've got a lot of detail here on this model here. And we'll have a look at the chrome parts. So over here we've got our wheels with some series chrome, more engine parts there. Here's our front grille with headlights. There's the rear. Got some bumpers, Another wheel option there, so you can go for either one. And then more engine parts here, nice and shiny. Here's our rear view mirror, and looks like probably our side mirror there. So let's have a look at our instructions and our decals. Here are the decals, and black or white options here. Got some different license plates. Fair amount of decals here for external options. We've got some details here for our tires, so that's nice. Okay, so here are the colors needed, and we start off with the engine. Now you can build either A stock or B customized. So here are the different options for A, and here's the option for B, which is the customized. It looks like it's got the supercharger on there. And then this is also for B with the supercharger. Then we've got our different wheels. We're building our front suspension parts that gets mounted onto the chassis, and the engine is then mounted. Next we've got our rear suspension and exhausts. That's then mounted onto the rear part of the chassis along with our drive shafts. Here's the glass that gets mounted inside the body. And there's the fan shroud and radiator that gets mounted on the front of the car. Start to build that's the dashboard. Got decals there for the instruments, looks like. And then the seats get mounted, and the cockpit is then mounted inside of the chassis, the body. Build our rear, and that's then added in. Got our front going on there. And once that's all done, it's put onto the body with the chassis there. We've got that's our brake booster there. So we've got some additional details here for our engine bay, depending what kind of air filter you're going to have there. And then the hood also depends on what kind of engine you installed. That's the stock one with the hood scoop, or the custom one where the engine is sticking out. Side mirror, and here are the decals and paint guide. So here's the other one. That's the Dodge Super Bee. So all in all, very well molded and a good level of detail.